Hello, thank you for joining me here today. In today's video, I will be discussing the requirements and the process involved in gaining admission to study in the Netherlands for pre-degree bachelors and masters. And in this video, I will take you through the admission process, the required documents, how you legalize your documents as required by the immigration of the Netherlands, and an estimate of how much is involved in studying in the Netherlands. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that as I post new videos, you are promptly notified. Thank you. So the admission process to study in the Netherlands starts with you expressing interest in a particular school and a program. So you go to the school of your choice and you select a program. Go through the admission requirement and see if you qualify to apply. Thereafter, you submit your application with a CV and motivation letter. Your school will review your application and decide to offer you admission. Thereafter, you are to make payment. After this, the school itself will then apply for your visa. You wait a couple of weeks and your visa will be ready for pickup at the nearest Dutch embassy. It's important to note that the process for each school differ. Process for School of University of Research will be different for schools of applied sciences, and also the timeline will depend on the individual school's calendar year. These all need to be factored and put into consideration. In the description of this video, I will put a link where you can find programs offered by different schools in the Netherlands, and that will make your search much easier. The next is required documents. You would require your secondary school certificate and the transcripts. If your official language is not English, then IELTS result will be a requirement or an alternative like TOEFL. But if your official language is English and your primary and secondary school and bachelor's degree were taught in English, you will likely not be required to provide IELTS result. For bachelors, for those coming for master's degree program, you have to also provide your bachelor's degree certificate plus the transcripts from the school. You are to provide 2 reference letters. At least one of these references have to come from academic source, from your professor, especially if you are coming for master's degree. One of the references can also be from your professional network. If you're coming for a business course like MBA, the school might accept 2 professional references from you. Again, it depends from school. Every school have its own rules regarding this. And the number 5 item that you need to have in your possession is a valid international passport, that the validity is at least 6 months and beyond before the time you apply for your visa. The Netherlands Immigration Service requires that certain documents are legalized, and these are birth certificate. If you're from Nigeria, the birth certificate have to come from the National Population Commission, either a statement of birth or birth certificate, marriage certificate, change of name affidavit. Documents like these are to be legalized from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Abuja, for Nigerians. Every other country have their own requirements. You want to check what the requirement is for your own country so that you prepare these documents well in advance before applying for visa. Now we go to money matters. On average, school fees ranges between 6,000 and 20,000, depending on the program and the school. There are other admission expenses which will be around 1,700 to 2,000. Also, be aware that these are estimates. Specific amounts will be from the school and from the immigration office and things like that. Your school will give you the exact amount that is required, or you will find most of this information on the website of the school you are applying for. You also need to provide, not to provide, but to show that you have sufficient amount to cater for your expenses for a whole year. This is in the region of 11,000 euros. It is a requirement for your visa application. And this balance have to be shown in your bank statement or the bank statement of your sponsor, if your sponsor is a parent or a company. After you have paid your school fees, it has to be evident that the school fees was paid from this particular bank account. And after that, there is still a minimum of 11,000 euros left in that bank account for you to be able to use it to apply for your visa. This is the requirement for immigration. You don't have to come with this money to the Netherlands, but for you to be granted visa, you need to show this 11,000 euros balance in your bank statement after the initial initial tuition fee has been paid. Some schools accept 2 installments for tuition fees. It depends on the school and your negotiation with the school. Funding sources for your education can be from personal savings. It can come from a sponsor, a parent, company, family. You can actually source for funds from any legitimate means. You can also fund your education through scholarship. In another video of mine for scholarships, you will find a robust list of scholarships available in the Netherlands. You can check this out and take advantage of the funding opportunities from scholarships. So that's it, guys. Depending on how quickly and how fast you can provide the documents required and the financial support, within 3 months, you are actually on your way to the Netherlands. This is especially so for schools of applied sciences, which have intakes more than 2 times in a year. The school I attended have intakes up to 6 times in a year. That means that every 3 months or every other 6 weeks, new students can resume. So if this is something that interests you, you are ready. It's just if you are ready with your documents and your funds, then Netherlands is a good choice for you to explore for international education. And your visa process will actually be much easier than in many other locations. If you have not subscribed yet, please remember to do that now and click the notification bell. Give us a thumbs up if you like the content of this video and let's know what you think, and good luck with your admission process. I would like to get your comments, questions in the comment section. Also check out my other videos in the description to find out more about study in Holland opportunities. Share this video with those that might benefit from it. Until next time, bye.